we are evidently committed. No, there, boy. So, Biafra just received 10 Iron Dome. 10 Iron Dome. This is very, very supportive. Very, very supportive, and I must say that the beginning has finally come to an end, and the end has finally come to the beginning. And when you find a book and awareness again, we have reached to that level, I call it a climax, where everyone now understands the role play of what we emphasized, envisaged, and what we preached for a very long time. Onye sikwa na so ekwu n'okwu maka na onye okwuru okwu si gịnị na-asa mara ebe a na-azọ ya okwu. A lot of things have happened lately, and people must understand that the biggest truth must be exposed at all cost. It must and should be exposed. This is why I always tell you that Biafra has remained a beacon of greatness. Has remained a beacon of greatness. It has remained something unintentional. It has remained one gospel that should be spread at all cost. Now, 10 Iron Dome just arrived, and we're making every possible means to deliver it to the nearest bus, to the nearest stop, to the nearest factory. When you watch Biafran documentary, you will really be proud of Biafrans. You'll be proud on how they made their weapons, build themselves, and made everything groomed in every areas of life. You understand how Biafrans continue to make so much out of little. You will really cry. You will really cry if you see them. But truth must be spoken. Truth must be spoken at all costs. Because that is where we lie. That is where we belong. That is where our words have been put in place. So let's continue to preach this very gospel. I would advise us to keep preaching this gospel, because our enemies really do not want anything good out of us. And that is why we are not going to allow them to have rest or allow them to have peace of mind. Because that is the point where we really more victory will continue to emerge. You see, I didn't come to broadcast in the morning because of I want to get some statistics that I just had. The news that is brewing in my ears. More victory has been recorded. As there is this contract that they have been discussing for a very long time, and they want to reach on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case and supply of another $150 million US fighter jet that will eventually become one of the most synonym great reference to what we have been doing. Of course, 72 hours, 2 hours has expired, and Russia has promised not to raise the war flag anymore, because agreement has been reached, and people have come to their senses to realize that there is more profitable victory when it comes to the actualization of Biafra and the Biafran state. Now, another 150 million US dollars jet wants to be rich, and that is where this whole thing began. That it should be supplied. Of course, the weapon company have supplied the first 16, and they are supplying more. Of course, from every corner you will sense that Biafra is already coming. I don't know how you want to do it. I don't know what you want to say, but from every corner you will sense that Biafra is already on its way, and nobody, I repeat, nobody can stop the movement and the actualization of Biafra, because we are who we are today because of our consistency and dedication to make sure that the state of Biafra is actualized at all costs. So whatever you do or say, whatever you want to say, there's a bigger quotation, there's a massive quotation, why there should be a place of greatness. This is the beginning of it all. We must come in contact to make a revelation and a proper proceedings, because the gospel is not for the faint-hearted. Whatever you do or say, however you want to say it, this gospel is not for the faint-hearted. Receive it the way you hear it the way you receive it, but effort have been made, and that is where we are standing on. Neba kai kuotoketa, I kwezbo teba akurusie gym, and when energy me, nothing is going to happen. So they have said we are not going to raise the war flag. The Biafran flag has been raised because agreement has been reached, and we believe in dialogue. We strongly believe in dialogue. And when we say we believe in dialogue, we strongly believe in dialogue. Nobody should come in and begin to say that dialogue is not a good thing, or or is a bad thing, or thereabout. The most important thing here is that the dialogue has been reached, and that is where we are standing for a well-productive, pronounced attitude. Now let's be guided and let's be focused. Let's be guided and let's be focused. I want to advise every Biafran who have been fighting and been making a strong statement, trying to reach out to where you should reach out. You guys have done the real job, and I must say God bless you and bless you massively. Thank you very much, and continue doing what you know how to do. Biafra, we come.